This is how it's going down. That's right. What's going on? This is Shang. Yo, I know that y'all saying where the hell is Black Pedro, but he'll be here. If not today, tomorrow. But he's having a good time. This is Savage AF, brought to you by the world famous this motherfucker, that motherfucker. We will see you in a minute. Hey, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? This is Shang, and I wanted to let y'all know Pedro might be a little bit drunk today because he's at a wedding in Vegas, but I'm gonna bring you the Savage AF shit that's popping off. One, thank y'all for being supportive and making sure that our shit is popping off and making sure that we straight. I'm getting really sick and tired, but. What's going on? JRA NYC, Stacy Patterson, what's up? Lady Hazel May, Stacy, you know what it is. And also Nicole H, also Breezy JJ. Yeah, I see y'all in the building. We about to get this thing started. And I wanted to let y'all know, thank y'all for the people that are new to the channel. If you are new to the channel, you know what it is. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter, bitches. That's right. And also, you know what to do. If you do not subscribe to our channel, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. That's sorry, that was a little harsh. But that's the deal right there. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And even though he's not here, make sure you follow at Black Pedro. And also sign up on my website. What the fuck is wrong with you? IamShang.com. Do that shit. And if you go to the page, make sure you like it, subscribe to it. And if you don't, that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit right there. So make sure you do that shit, all right? So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you do subscribe to the channel, you got to do this. You already know the deal. That's what it is. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all motherfuckers something. This is what we want y'all to do. We make sure that you understand that I'm a little crazy right now. I'm feeling a little crazy with the way the world's going. That's how I feel. I don't know how y'all feel, but that's how I feel. We got some more people. Garlene Kane in the building. What's popping? What's popping? Yo, we're gonna talk about some shit today, and I want to. Yeah, Z-Nat, what's happening? Yeah, it's Uncle Stabby. When you need a motherfucker stabbed, call Uncle Stabby. That's what I do. I stab motherfuckers. Yo, check this out. Savage AF, brought to you by us. And make sure that if you do want to check us out on the page, make sure you subscribe. You already know what it is. Boom, right there. You know what we do. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Savage AF. The podcast, which is on iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. You already know what it is. So make sure you do that. And if you want to go to the page, it's YouTube Savage AF World. Let's get into it. My rundown's a little different than the rundown. Yo, Uncle Stabby. That's right. You goddamn right. You love the bunny because the bunny loves you. Anybody that, and by the way, anybody that want to send their panties, please inbox at Black Pedro your panties to him. Don't send them to me because sometimes niggas be sending their panties to me. I'm like, hey man, don't be doing that shit. Fuck wrong with you. So I want to talk about some things that's going on. And the rundown today, what we're going to talk about is a few things. And I want to ask y'all something. Do you think there's two different systems? Because after the shit I saw today pertaining to the insurrectionists, there are two different systems that are justice systems that's for different colors. And we know that, okay? Also, this is what they basically said to us. This is the second topic. Suck on that insurrection, bitches. Basically, they just put a dick in your face that was like a hobo dick in your face, and double standard much. It's a double standard when you use the word. We're gonna talk about different words, how different words have a double standard, and we're gonna talk about the people. This is another one I had to put in there. And my Shangri today is why are motherfuckers? This is it. I gotta do it. I gotta surprise. Why are you surprised by shit? At this point in life, Now, how old are you? Were you surprised by shit? That don't make no goddamn sense. And I'm gonna just let y'all know, why are y'all surprised? That's what we're gonna do right now. That's my shangri today. Why are you surprised? Don't make no goddamn sense. Now let's talk about the first thing. Oh, we got a few more people. Jeff Keller. Okay, there's nothing new as black people were used to it. Goddamn right. Jeff Keller said that. I'm gonna put that in there. Bam. All right. And let's talk about this bullshit, this bullshit, this bullshit, this bullshit. Okay. There is two different systems. We already know that. One of them is for white folks and one of them for black folks. All right. This guy, Paul Allard Hopkins, pleaded guilty. Now, hold up. Now, he pleaded guilty. Check this out. He pleaded guilty for the June insurrection. I mean, in June, for one felony count and entering into the Capitol to obstruct Congress. And he will be jailed for 8 months. 8 months. That's all he got was 8 months. This is what these motherfuckers is doing. This is what is going on in this world. How do you get 8 months for breaking into the motherfucking Capitol? In fact, let's just show his face. Bam. He's the first U.S. Capitol rioter convicted of a felony, gets 8 months in jail. 8 months? This motherfucker right here that used to play for like Pearl Jam or some shit. I am alive. Yeah. Are you serious? This motherfucker? Now, wait a minute. Now, there's certain people to say the clashes that happened with the insurrection was not a protest, okay? It was not a protest. It was an insurrection. You were attacking the Capitol. And what did y'all think of it? The bottom line is there is no justice for us. There is absolutely no justice because somebody black would have got the book thrown at him for doing that. But this motherfucker gets 8 months. And it probably ain't 8 months in a real hardcore jail. It's in a sort of kind of maybe we don't know jail. It's not even a real fucking jail. So what do y'all think of that? The fact that this motherfucker got 8 months, got 8 months. He's convicted of a felony. A felony got 8 months. And somebody black or a person of color would have got 18,000 years. Look at this shit. What do you call this? And this is people of color trying to help save this from the Trumpites and the Trumpies. Okay? And is there any justice for this shit? Fuck no. No, I mean, there's a few things falling in, but other than that, not at all. Not at all. So I wanted to see what y'all think pertaining to this shit. It was a domestic terrorist. Thank you very much. Breezy JJ says it was a domestic terrorist attack on the Capitol. Flat out. Flat out. Just like you got the Klan, just like you got all this other stuff. It is two different systems. And the system that we got is the bullshit that we have to deal with. But at the same time, this motherfucker got to go up in the Capitol and they attack the Capitol. They do all this crazy shit and they act like they was at a barbecue. Look at these motherfuckers taking pictures and said, hey, we're taking over the Capitol. We're fucking taking democracy and shoving it up our asshole. We're taking democracy and making sure that we take it real tight, ball it up tight, and then we just squeeze it in. Look at my hands. Squeeze it into the asshole and then squeeze your butt cheeks and crush democracy in your ass butt cheek crunch. It's, in fact, it's a butt cheek crunch. Now, everybody black, I know you sitting there looking at like, really, motherfucker? Really? Is this what the fuck it is? Are you serious? This is our system. This is the system that we live in. And a lot of people might not agree with me. And you don't believe me. I know you don't, but this is what we're going through. This is what we're going through. And by the way, Savage AS is brought to you by Skippy the Aqua Squirrel. I know that you guys say, how do you bring him up every time? Well, he's one of our sponsors. He does 2 shows a day. So if you get a chance, go check out at your local pond or lake, Skippy the Aqua Squirrel, one of the only squirrels that, you know, skis on top of the water. So what do you think? I want to know what the people think. And the judges, okay, Garlene Kane, I agree with you. The judges are white. Yeah. Are you surprised by that? I'm not surprised by that. We're going to talk about that later in my Shangri. But the bottom line is this is what is going on in this country. There's a double standard, and also Trump, that orange cunt stick, absolutely positively has made it okay for lies, and lies are okay. This dumb, incompetent, inconsistent, horrible, racist, xenophobic, horrible man has actually captured what they believe is America. Fuck yeah. That's what they think. And right now, this insurrection don't mean shit to me if they're going to give motherfuckers like this who got the, and they can't say, well, it was Antifa. Antifa did it. It wasn't Antifa. It wasn't Antifa. It wasn't Aunt Auntie. It wasn't, you know, Aunt your mama. It was motherfucking you, bitch. Looked like he played for Leonard Skinner. What do you think of that, JR? You know what I'm saying? It's some bullshit. Okay. Yes, he works for nuts. BG, Breezy JJ. Yes, our squirrel works for nuts. And some of you ladies do too. Y'all know y'all like nuts. Okay, that was wrong. I don't know what the fuck. I didn't mean that creepy. All right, I felt like R. Kelly. Good Lord. Okay, we got a couple of the trolls and the thing. And the bottom line is he should have got more than 8 months. He should have. The insurrection is about that bullshit. And if you look at these people, they were climbing up the walls. They were attacking the police officers. They were stabbing police officers in the motherfucking face with flags. Yet the right wing says, hey, we believe in police. But do you believe in what? Stabbing police? Do you believe in stabbing police in the asshole? Do you believe in beating a motherfucking cop to death with a fire extinguisher? Do you believe in all that bullshit? Okay, because apparently y'all was having a party, taking selfies and all kind of goofy shit. Yo, make America great again. My dick. Make America sane again is what I'm thinking. But it ain't gonna be sane because it's too busy dealing with two different systems. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows it's two different systems. Now, I took a lot of time to do the research. And I'm telling you right now, these motherfuckers do not care. And when I saw this shit, it definitely made me feel like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what it made me feel. Now, I'm going to ask y'all, what do you think of this bullshit? What do you think of the fact that this man, I'm going to tell you who he is, Paul Allard Hopkins, pleaded guilty in June to one felony count of entering the Capitol to obstruct Congress. He was jailed for 8 months. He got 8 months. There was a woman in Florida that her husband was trying to beat her. So she took a gun and shot into the air. She was not shooting him. She didn't shoot anybody else. And they tried to give her 5 fucking years. There was another man that actually is still in jail right now. Already proven by DNA evidence that he was innocent. And yet this motherfucker's still in jail because this is no bullshit. They feel like they're too busy to pardon him. They know he's innocent, but he's still in jail. This is what's happening, and this is why black folks feel like this. That's why we feel like that. It's a double fucking standard. How do you not see this as violence? These motherfuckers were violent. What did you think of that? So, you know, Savage, excuse me, I was coughing on hypocrisy. So, what do you think of that? What do you guys think of this? The fact that it's hot, because I'm hot. Because you see, I'm fast talking. I'm a fast talker. I'm a fast talker and a smooth walker, bitches. Listen, what do you think of the fact that he got 8 months? I wish I could bring y'all in, but I haven't mastered that yet, where I can just bring people right in. But we see the insurrection. We see the situation with how they attacked the Capitol. And the right wing, the Republicans, are actually trying to show you because they suck up to Trump. And the black people that are coon cage motherfuckers that should be in the movie Django are doing this. Happy about this shit? Are you serious, motherfuckers? Let me tell you something. They should have. I'm using this video one more time. These motherfuckers that stormed the Capitol, this should have happened to them. That's what should have happened to them. They should have been ran the fuck over. I'm sick of this double standard bullshit, and we're always fucking trying to appease them. Hey, Archeo Mom, what's going on? Alpha Savage, you goddamn right. AJ Fit, a month ago, what do you say? A month ago, Big Fingers gets in the way. Okay. What's going on, y'all? Yo, what I'm asking y'all is this, all right? This is what I'm asking y'all. Why would we have to trust a system that obviously is a double standard? Why do we trust a system? Two different systems. When you look at the judicial system, I didn't say it that right, but I almost got it right. And anybody judge me, y'all can eat a dick, okay? Because I'm high right now. High as giraffe pussy, okay? That's what I am right now. Look at my eyes. Okay. So no, I'm just telling you right now, what do you think of the fact that this person got eight months in jail for an insurrection? An insurrection. He actually got 8 months, and I know people who got way more years than that. Okay, Biden, what are you gonna do about that shit? What is Biden gonna do about that shit? Because when I heard it was 8 months, I lost my fucking mind. Are you bullshitting me? Are you serious? This is that bullshit right there. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the thing that we got to start doing. One, the Republicans ain't gonna do shit. Y'all know that. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let's see what AJ said. A month ago, a black man was released after doing 20 plus years for stealing hedge clippers. He got 20 years for hedge clippers. We get 20 years for all kind of insignificant bullshit. You tore the tag off a fucking mattress. That's a federal offense. Boom, bam, you get 20 years. This motherfucker ran up into the fucking the Capitol building, okay, with Trump paraphernalia on. Some of them ran up there with Confederate flags. They attacked cops. They climbed all over shit like World War Z bitch ass backward trailer park inbreed booger bitches, and they get 8 months. That's it. That's all they get is 8 months. Okay, and Archeo mom, legit tears and belly aches. She's as high as. Yeah, okay, exactly. So, and by the way, since Pedro's not here and I don't see our minister arm, okay, first off, all trolls must die. That's the new movie. And all trolls must eat a bag of hobo dicks. I mean, not a little bag. I'm talking about a crispy, giant-sized bag of hobo dicks. Now, Jeff Keller says, I'm surprised he got 8 months. We would have got the death penalty at the insurrection. Exactly. There would be dead bodies laying on the fucking steps of the Capitol right now. And I do like the fact that Biden did say the Capitol Hill clashes, it is an insurrection. It is an erection. I'm sorry. Insurrection, not protest. It wasn't a protest. Black Lives Matter was a protest. That was a protest because we wanted equality for the fucking same thing that you would want. Not to be shot in the street like a fucking dog by cops. So, Savage AF brought to you by the world famous myself. Black Pedro is at right now at a wedding, and I said, let me rock this out. But I mean, what's up? What's up? Hey, Miss, I see a couple, Miss Adverb, do not get, well, you didn't get me pregnant. So, Miss Adverb, I'm not worried about it. Okay, Pedro's not here today, but I'm going to rock it out. Now, I agree with JR, and I'm going to, I'm going to be the minister of defense right now. Hey, the troll person that's on the thing that likes to feed, let me tell you something, man. If I ever see you in these streets, man, I see you in these streets, I ain't going to do shit. I'm going to hire a bunch of lesbians, some dyke chicks to dip their knuckles in cocaine and punch you. And every time they punch you, you're going to wake up. Then you wake up, they're going to knock you out again. They're going to put the cocaine on the hand, punch you again. You about to get this smoke, motherfucker. And also, I agree with JRANYC. It was a terrorist attack. Let's keep it real, people. Let's talk about it. It was a terrorist attack. When you see cops actually fighting for their fucking life and actually, have to fight these people tooth and nail to not attack them, that is not a peaceful protest. Or like they said, oh, they were just walking through. It was just fucking, it was, come on. You know what it is. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. They're acting like it's Sunday picnic time. And you know what picnic means to black people? Picnic, pick a nigga. They used to hang black people from trees where they had picnics where their children watched. So why would I have any kind of comfort or thought process in this system that actually is like that? So we're going to move on to the next thing. And it's still pertaining to this. Basically, they're saying, suck on that insurrection, bitches. That's what they're saying to us. Now, the insurrection, which it absolutely was an insurrection. It was absolutely the case. And by the way, I'm gonna stop and say, Miss Ever, yeah, he had an OBGYN. He had to be there. So that's, you got to make sure you check on the health of the baby. And, Pedro being his first time pregnant, he had to make sure. So I appreciate that. Yo, Stacey Patterson, I see you. I see you. But I'm telling you right now, the bottom line is I want to see what you guys think pertaining to this insurrection. The insurrection was simply something that was fueled by, and let's keep it real. If anybody's retarded, it's this motherfucker. It's this motherfucker. It was fueled by racism. It was fueled by the fact that white people feel like their grip on power is being torn away because they feel like, and in a little while, they're being bred out because one drop of black blood in a person, for some reason, they say, well, now you're a black person. That's why there's a whole bunch. I'm not mixed, but there's a lot of brothers and sisters that's mixed, and they high yellow, but they consider black. But I mean, the insurrection might as well have been this to me. This shit was the same thing. This was the same thing. It was the same shit to me. Now, I don't know what you people think in the feed, but that's what it is. And I'm going to tell you what it is. I think we need to all make sure that if they ever try that shit in certain hoods, we going to have to bring some hard knock niggas to knock them the fuck out and then slowly face fuck them in front of their mama. I don't know who that was one of our guests. That wasn't my thought process. But yeah, so wait, let's see what we got here. I'm here with him right now. He's good. The baby's good, swimming in the pool. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. All right, so check this out. Savage AF brought to you by the world famous Black Pedro, who is not here, and comedian Shang. Wanted to let y'all know something, okay? We at the midway of the show. I'm just going to let y'all know something. Bottom line is, if you like what you see, make sure that y'all check this out. Subscribe to the motherfucking channel. God damn it. Subscribe to the goddamn channel. Also, this is the thing I want to ask you guys. Do you think in the feed, let me know. Also, inbox me at Comedian Shang on IG. Do you think the double standard is in full effect because the absolute positive, unequivocal fact that this man got eight months? This man, Paul Hopkins. Do you think that it'll ever be a fair justice system in this country? Do you think that there'll ever be a fair justice system in this country pertaining to black and brown people? Let me know in the feed and I will put it into, so let people know. I personally think that there will never be a fair system. Not as long as people are yogurty as fuck and afraid of equal, fair competition in the market, fair competition as a human being to get the shit done. It's bullshit. Y'all know it's bullshit. It's not gonna happen. I don't think it you know, and Queen Bee said it correct. It's been 400 years and the shit is still not fair. It's been 400 years and we still don't have any fairness, and we still have, you know what I'm saying? It makes me want to do this to people. Just, it does. Because this is Congress. Congress is a bunch of evil, orc, bitch ass, fuck face, crunchy eyed cunt suckers. Say that shit 4 times. Anybody in the feed. But I think that when you see the fact that this insurrection has gone where it's gone, when you see the fact that we have the situation like this, where people, insurrectionists, are getting time off, they're getting to be able to stay at their home on house arrest for attacking the Capitol and fucking absolute attacking democracy in this country. So I don't want to hear that shit no more. I don't give 0 fucks. All right. So let's see what some of you people think. Yes, I agree. Okay. Thank you very much, Queen B. Queen B said facts. Headquarters. Bro, please add me in this. I got to figure out how to. I'd have to send you the feed. You know what? I will try to do that. I will try to invite. All right, I'm going to send an invite to some people that want to get in on this. Tell me, you're going to have to inbox. How do I send it to you? All right. Now I'm going to choose who I bring in because we got trolls. I just put the invite in the chat. And I'm going to do something we haven't done. The invite is in the chat. Look for Savage AF, and I will bring some of our guests in to talk about this. All right, we got headquarters. Indie Barbershop wants to come in. He said, bro, please add me. So there it is. What you do is do that, and I'll bring you in. Anybody, if you want to come in to the feed, I will add you if you're not afraid to be on camera and all that other shit. But come on into the feed. We're halfway through the show, and we'll bring some. We want y'all to come in. Anybody who wants to come in. I just put the feed link or the invite. All you got to do is put that in there. Boom. You're in to Savage AF. Fuck with me. Come fuck with me then. All right? For the people that's all right, look in the feed, grab that link, jump into the show, and let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's get involved, because that insurrection bullshit where the fact that this motherfucker got 8 months and other people get 20 years, like AJ Fitz said, for the same shit is bullshit. It's bullshit. So, all right, now headquarters, Indie Barbershop, rock with me. There go the feed. Send me the invite. I will put you in the feed. So I put the invite right there. It's in the feed. Anybody can see it in the feed. I will put it in again for the people that can't see it. And the only person that cannot come in is trolls, because we don't invite trolls. We invite someone that has some kind of brain that's intellectual and want to talk about the fact that there is a double standard. All right, so I sent the feed there, but if you want to come in on the show, come in. And if you don't, I understand. So the link is right there. Check it out right there. Come on into the show if you want. Now, let's talk about this. Now, the reason I said that there's not, America will never, because you got to think, it's run by demons. It's run by demons and also people that actually have this thought process. When you have a thought process like this and you're drinking the poop and blood of children, how the fuck would you? No, they're not drinking the blood of children, but they do some crazy shit. Yeah. I'm not, see, I didn't even say white people. I just said this. It's not all white people, because it's black people that do shit too. But I mean, the bottom line is, those are the facts. Bottom line, I don't think that it will change. I don't think that there will change. I think we will always have to fight for equal rights. We're never going to be able to rest until, honestly, until the racial disparity of, you got to have, I don't think black people are going to be as evil to white people when we're the majority, when people of color are the majority. I just don't think we will. I just don't think we will. So I just really do think that this insurrection thing, it just shows me the fact that the people that were white and white judges, have gotten off. Oh, there you go. Add to the stream. You're in. Now you got to, no, I just added you in there.
All right.
All right, so do you want to be on camera or not?
Yeah, I got Cam on. I'm trying to figure it out. So work with me, please.
Okay, I'll work with you. Now, what do you think about the fact that, what you think about, okay, we got another person here. Okay, add in. Okay, there you go. Hey, what's going on?
That's not me.
I know that's not you. I know.
Mike and Cam, right?
Okay, right. Mike and Cam. Yeah, that's definitely not you, man, unless something happened to you. Man, you became a woman, and then I'd be like, what the fuck just happened here? So I wanted to ask, hey, what's up, Jen? How you doing, babe? Okay, I wanted to ask you, what do you think about the fact, okay, do you think about the fact that this, pertaining to the insurrection, okay, that these people actually got 8 months? 8 months.
It's ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
There are no words. It's just.
Okay, so this is what I think. It's because the justice system has already been set up to be this way. So since the justice system already is set up that way, it actually gives leniency to the heinous shit that they get away with. And I'm not saying all white people. I'm saying obviously there's a percentage of white people. Okay, we lost him. Jump back in if you want. Again, it's in the feed if you want to come onto the show, but we're gonna talk to Jen right now. So tell me what you think when you heard that this person, where there's absolute documented evidence that, and he actually said, yo, I admit I did it. This motherfucker here that actually like wrote all of the racist songs that Leonard Skinner ever played. You know, like I always hated niggers. That's one of their hits, but it didn't get a lot of radio play. What did you think?
They don't even care about what happens in their own house.
Wow.
And they made it okay for it to happen again.
Right. And I think it's going to happen again. I think that, okay, there we go. Okay, we're going to add him in. There you go. Okay.
Bro, no,
Yes.
no, bro. I hope you recognize my face.
Yeah, I'm adding you in. Stop playing.
No, I love you.
I appreciate it.
I'm the same comedian that was in San Antonio about 20 years ago. And I sat back and you taught me so much.
I appreciate it, man.
You know what I'm saying? And when I'm trying to tell you, you the realest.
I appreciate it.
You are the realest. Because there's some comics, when I was trying to figure out how to do this thing, they were like, I'm not gonna blow nobody up. But you were, you sat back and you taught me. So with everything that you're doing today, I want to get on and support you in every time.
I appreciate it. No, man, and this is one of the things we do with Savage AF. I don't know, Jen dropped out, but Jen, thank you for jumping on. I hadn't seen Jen. That's a friend of mine, long time from New York City. And when I was there trolling around doing a whole bunch of shows in the city. Anybody else who wants to jump in the feed, we're going to talk about it. But I'm going to tell you, man, I appreciate that. That's real shit right there. And you know how a lot of these motherfuckers is yogurty. A lot of these dudes is mad soft. They don't want to help nobody else black come up. They don't want to give you the information cause they're bitches. So, I mean, that's what it is. So, no, man, I'm saying when we talk about the shit here, also, again, the link to jump on the show is in the feed. If you want to come on, we will bring you on to the show. We're talking about the insurrection. Why is it that it seems like the people that are white, that were accused of the insurrection, that absolutely were found guilty, that were on video, that you can fucking see them, why is it that they're getting 8 months, 6 months, and probation and house arrest, and you see somebody that looks like you, Tori, would have gotten 25 years for the same shit?
You know what? I got a lot of people that try to get me to talk publicly. And so I'm going to talk publicly with you. And I try to tell these African brothers, if I talk publicly, I won't make it home.
That's crazy. It's like that.
You know what I'm saying? So what you're asking me, and I really won't come on too many people podcasts and talk like this, but because I know who you are,
right. I
love you, and I'm gonna give the truth. You know what I'm saying? And again, when I say what I'm saying, you're gonna understand. You're gonna appreciate me more that I was even listening to you back then. And we talking 30 years. And so what you're dealing with right now is the insurrection was United States of America. It's a corporation, and it was built for black people. But as they was bringing white people in what you call indigent servitude, so the British people emptied their jail systems in Australia and America. And the people, they were in indigent servitudes. And indigent servitudes only last for 4 to 7 years.
But let me ask you this, man. Why do you feel that you're afraid to do that? Okay, there she is. There she go. Hey, you. So why do you think that you would be afraid if you speak out too much? Because I mean, I have done it on stage, I've done it on HBO, I've done it on stand-up, and there's a lot of motherfuckers that are afraid to speak out. But then you got the Candace Owens of the world with her bitch ass.
Sellouts.
Okay, now Jen, what do you think? People like that will speak out and give comfort to the insurrectionists, saying it's cool what they did. It was fine what they did.
Again, those people get bigger paychecks.
That's
know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's money. So
It's just bigger paychecks, and when they do that for the powers that be, like again, I did so much study. I learned under Ranokio Rashidi.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when you met me, that's who haircut I was cutting. So when he made me understand a lot of things, what you're dealing with is the people have ability. The people that they allowed to speak.
Hold on. Your sound's going. What's that noise?
Sounds like
my wife and my daughter is coming through the front door.
Oh, it sounded. I heard I thought, oh shit, they coming to get him now! Run, nigga, run!
Yeah, Shane.
You see
yeah, Shane. Yeah. So right. Yeah.
But no, hold on. Let me ask Jen something real quick. Hold up, Jen. Now, do you now? I know everybody thinks I'm bullshitting when I say that, and I've actually said this on stage, and one dude booed me. Do you think that if there was a bunch of black people or people of color, I'm not gonna say just black people, that rushed the White House, say 1,000, 2,000, do you think dead? Wow, you said dead. You didn't even let me finish it. You said dead. You think they would have killed him?
I think they were going to kill anyone who walked through there that wasn't even down for that would have gotten fucked up.
They would have got shot. You think they did shot? But it was on camera. I mean, you think they would have shot them right on camera?
All right, Shane. I don't want to be disrespectful to the young lady, but I want to, because of who you are, like what you told me, and I thought your jokes was like, I was around when you was talking about you want to kill somebody, take the phosphate out of the glass.
Wow. Hey man, first off, don't be bringing up my prison shit. Let's start right there. Okay. Everybody in the feed, what he just said, that didn't apply to the shit. I used to say, let's not talk about that. But no.
Right.
So let me ask you,
so with that being said, right?
So you think Jen's wrong? You think Jen's wrong for saying, hold up, that they would have been dead?
No, right. I'm saying she's she's right. But you got to understand why she's right. And again, she's right because indigenous people of United States was taken from indigenous to Indian. So wait a minute. Wait,
white folks came here, and it was actually the American Indian was here first.
Correct.
Right. So I wouldn't say that British people, when they did that shit, they came here. I think that they're feeling the squeeze. They're feeling the squeeze. They're feeling the squeeze.
I hear what you're saying.
You know,
I just did so much studying that a lot of people don't know. The people who started America was black people that was being kicked out of Europe.
Okay,
Europe
but now wait a minute. You cannot say, what about the American Indian? What about Indian? No, American Indian, not Indians. The Indians.
How do you want me to die? Whatever you want me to say, I will break it down.
Okay, so it's Native American. Okay, I'm saying not. Okay, I actually am gonna give this troll a fucking props in the feed. It's Native Americans. You don't think it was Native Americans here? Hold on, let Jen answer first, then you, because we got it. We can't have it too confused. Go ahead, Jen.
No, Native American. It was all, we built this country. It's been proven. They've been finding our grave sites. We built this country. And the point blank truth is that if we had done this, any of us on this feed had been there talking about stop the madness, or we were going into that building.
Right.
Or tried to help any person who's not part of that crazy, it would have been World War Z. And you just would have been sucked up and done. And I think part of the reason why your career, I always felt that you were too real for mainstream.
Correct.
Because
correct, Shane.
But I mean, I'm still working.
Corey Holcomb.
You are.
Corey Holcomb.
You are.
He knows the real. And again,
that's a friend of mine, Corey Holcomb, out of Chicago. By the way, anybody in the feed, if you get a chance, check out a comic live. Corey Holcomb. Make sure you check him out. He's out of Chicago, but he tours. I don't know what his website is right now, but that's one of my friends. Actually, one of the comics that Jen knew that I used to roll with, it was another comic, Paul Mooney. I'm sorry, Paul motherfucking Mooney.
Time out. I'm from Peoria, Illinois.
So you already know.
And we met in San Antonio. And
Well, no, I'm saying
no.
That Corey's one of the comics, one of my favorites.
Shane, Richard Pryor became Mason with my father, my stepfather.
Oh, okay. So you already know what the deal is.
Yeah. Right. So that's where I love you, and I see where, and I'm a bag up.
No. But what I'm saying is, I agree. I agree with you both pertaining to that. Let me do it real quick. Yo, this is Savage AF, brought to you by myself and Black Pedro. We also, our sponsor is not Skippy the Aqua Squirrel. But no, it's just like who? Yeah, that's some bullshit I said. But make sure you check us out. We're gonna have some live shows coming up, and I want to let you know about it. Also, Breezy JJ, we got a couple people on the feed. Climbing a wall instead of talking to stairs tells me that there was some crazy stuff. They weren't going there to have fucking tea. I agree with you, Breezy JJ. And anybody that wants to come to the feed, I put the link in there. We are allowed to have a certain amount of people in the feed. We don't want to have too many people because it gets real clustered. But I agree with you. I think that they were there to do violence. If you look at all the pictures, I got some of the images. Can you guys see the images? Boom. That was crazy people. That was a bunch of crazy people.
Those are citizens. No, those are citizens.
No, they're not. Not to me. Fuck them. Fuck them.
I hear what you're saying. I understand, but you have to understand how it's written. Those are citizens.
Tori, how do you see these? Look at these people. Look at these fucking people.
I'm not arguing what you're saying on how you're saying it, but once you understand how the law was written, once you understand how the law is written, then you'll understand that those are citizens and they're going to be treated different because there is no African American land.
I give you that. I give you that. So
therefore, all other people on this planet has a nationality, and we are the only people as African Americans that does not have an embassy. And when you understand that, then you will understand.
I agree with you.
Then you will understand why people of color in this melanin, and I'm proud to wear the mark of the beast of 666 of 6 electrons.
Oh, now you're getting a little crazy. Hey, bro. Now you sound like, whoa, hey. No, I'm fucking around with you.
No.
Hey, nigga, hey, I don't know about that.
No, six electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons, neutrons, and protons.
Hey man, first off, you started to freak me the fuck out. I was
that's the 666.
Thank you, Jen, because he for a minute there I was like, hey, nigga, what is it?
Right. But again,
for a minute there I was like, this motherfucking Satan worshiper. So no. I know, guy. But yo,
you know what I'm saying?
check this out.
So
we're looking at the time. We want to go to the next topic, and the next topic is this pertaining to men and women and the world. This next topic is why, and anybody, we need more women to jump in because this is definitely is, and Jen can hold her own in any situation, completely. But I want to ask. This is my Shangri today. And we're gonna go into it, and then we'll finish off the show. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the podcast version of the show, which is on iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. So if you want to check us out in audio, that's where you check us out. If you want to check us out pertaining to YouTube, if you got a computer, I know you looked at YouTube. You've looked at all kind of weird shit. If you can look at that shit, you can look at our shit. Make sure that you check us out, and this is it right down here. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tell your friends to subscribe to the channel. Now, that's going to be my last thing. I'm going to talk about. This is the next one. I jumped ahead a little bit. Do you think there's a double standard pertaining to men and women?
Yes.
Okay, a double standard. Hold on. Wait. And anybody, I see it. Wow, people in the feed. Okay, here we go. This is Jen.
No,
this
the
is
crazy thing is, The crazy thing is there's a such thing as pretty privilege. So you know what I'm saying? You got a difference between a man and a woman, but then you got a different privilege between a beautiful woman and a woman that's they say not so attractive.
Well, Jen, you're pretty. I
Thank
mean,
you.
yeah. Well, I've known
Pretty
you for a
old.
long time. Pretty old. No, I'm older than you. I'm 75 years old. First off,
80,
let's start there.
whatever.
Stop it, man. Don't you laugh at that, goddamn it. I'm 76 years old. When you get my age, which is 78 years old, then you can talk some shit to me. At 82, I'm allowed to talk as much shit as I want. But I'm gonna let you know right now. I think that you're right. There is a pretty privilege. I think that women that are pretty do get a pass. Would you say a pass? I don't know if I would say a pass.
More leeway.
Well, yeah. I think,
Just more leeway. And
but it's
again,
not just pretty privilege. No, but I've seen some real mud dug ugly women get, you know, double standard where they're like, "You're supposed to open the door for me." Well, why don't you take your claw and open the door? Okay. Well, you know, first off, if you could just take your crubby paw and just open the door. But no, I think that there is a double standard. I think there's a double standard, and I wanted to see what the people like. Now, okay, wow, we get people saying crazy shit. What? Black and being female, 2 strikes from the jump. That, my friend, is bullshit. That is bullshit. It is 3 strikes. Okay, Queen Bee, it's not 2. Get your numbers right. God damn it. All right. Oh wow, we got people coming in hard in the paint. Pretty bitches always get to slide. God damn. What is wrong with the people in the feed, Tori? They going.
Don't be
See
fat.
what you just started, man. You just started this, and now all the pretty. Look at all these pretty people. Nicole H. I know you pretty, but you know what? Pretty like the white woman with the perfect butt.
nah.
No, what are you talking about? What the hell?
Those are weak. Those are weak dudes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I ain't had no pussy in so long time. So you know what? I think a pretty probably purebred could knock me off right now. I think one of them could say, "I think you're nice, Shank." Bang. No, I would just fuck him from Malcolm X's spirit. At least that's how I think about it. That's it. If I ever get with a white girl, I'm doing it to just for I'm doing it. Yo, this is for George Floyd. I'm gonna grab her by the head and say, "How you like that?" I'm smothering your face with my balls for 9 minutes. I'm gonna smother your face with my balls for 9 minutes. So no, I'm just saying. Now I think that there is pretty privilege, but there's pretty privilege. But I think women get a double standard with a lot of things. But I think men do too. Now, again, I told y'all can.
Hey, Shay, before you go there, before you go there, right?
Okay.
That person, the black man who has privilege has a certain amount of commas behind his name. And I don't care if he come from the streets or business. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but you know what? AJ Fit brought this in, and I believe this to be a fact. Being a high yellow nigga, I know this is the truth. Dark-skinned women get hella hate in Hollywood and being a comedian. Now, AJ Fit, I'm gonna break this down to you. As a light-skinned black comedian, no, you do not see as many light-skinned black male comedians in there. Name 5. You can't. There's Sinbad, there's D-Ray, there's a few of us, but you don't see us in the movies. It's the Kevin Harts, it's the Eddie Murphys, it's there was the if you look back, Bernie Macs. There weren't any light-skinned black males that do get privilege.
What's my man name? What was my man name?
There's not. I know. I'm light skinned.
Hold on. What was my man name that was in not Players Club?
Pierre.
Yeah, Pierre.
No, Pierre don't get. None of them are getting that baller shit like brown skin comics, and I'm not mad at them. Get that money, get the bag, but no, that's not the case. AJ Fit is absolutely right when he did say, and he's absolutely right. Dark-skinned women do not get as much play, but if you look at the top dark-skinned actresses, is it high yellow actresses that's getting all the play, or is it the Viola Davises and on and on and on? What do you think, Jen? Jen, what do you think? Jen, what do you think? Is it? Do you think?
I agree with Miss Adberg.
Miss Adberg, yeah, I can hear you. Miss Adberg,
Trinity.
now light-skinned women are, oh shit.
Trent, come here.
Light-skinned women are chastised on social media up and down and today. Okay, no, I agree with you, but he is right. Dark-skinned women do get a little bit more smoke. But if you look at all the top actresses that have gotten Academy Awards, that got Academy Awards, who is it? Viola. We could name them back to back to back. It's not as many light skin, but I don't want to do a light skin, dark skin thing, AJ Fit, but I agree with you. I want to do a double standard pertaining to men and women. And I think Tori is absolutely right. There is a pretty privilege will get women to slide. Okay. And Kuchadamas, here we go. Kuchadamas in the building. And again, I put the feed in there. If you want to jump on here, if you want to be seen, unless you got warrants, I understand that because I've been through that shit. Exactly. So the dark skinned actress act better get better roles. I agree with you. They do get better roles if you look at all the movies, but we're not talking about dark skin, light skin. We're talking about the double standard between women and men. I think that men have a double standard and women get a double standard, but the double standard pertaining to men is not as detrimental to women, I think, as women it is to men. I think that women can get away with some stuff and they want equality, but when it's time for equality, they want that set aside, they want that slide, they want that shit where they can get away with certain stuff. Because you could be a broke ass man at the bus stop and a woman won't, it's rare that a woman will stop and go, hey, you need a ride, and won't judge you. But a man will pick up a woman and give her a ride or help her with stuff a little bit more than a woman would do that. A rich woman will not do that with a man on the bus stop, whereas a rich man will do that with a woman on the bus stop.
I think that's universal. What you're saying right now, think that's
she fell out. Sometimes it drops out, so I want y'all to know that because we're coming up almost to the end, and I gotta.
I don't want to be disrespectful, so yeah. So if you chime in, Jen, go.
Jen,
have you been on this chat before? Disrespectful.
Yeah, this is called Savage AF. We don't give a fuck. The name of the show is Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. So I mean, yeah, we do facts matter. So y'all can say the wildest shit you want. We got a dude named Kuchadamas that's on the show right now. Okay, in the feed, and Kuchadamas, who has the best name ever. Like, god damn, that's a great name. Miss Adverb. Here we go. Every black man is beautiful except Blanco. Wow. Okay. Blanco is actually the person in the feed. Wow. Okay. So, all right. So we're at 52. Let's make sure I go on to this next topic. And the next topic is my Shangri. This is my Shangri for today. Bear with me because y'all might not understand it, but this is what I'm saying. This is it right here. Hold on for a second. Yeah, this is the Shangri for today. What? Like what? Yo, my shank for today is, and I want to include everybody in here. And again, I gave y'all the opportunity to be on the feed. The people that took advantage of it, thank you so much. Tori, thank you so much for jumping in the feed, talking some shit. And the fact that we met that long ago makes me feel old as fuck. That's what that does.
No, again,
you're younger than me.
This is my baby. So, you know, my thing is that I want to keep talking to you because I'm getting back on the stage after 20 years. You know, Leon Rogers, when I moved up here to Indianapolis, and we met in San Antonio. So Leon, when I came out, he was like, Tori, where you been at? Because I stopped for a year. I said, my son, I moved up here for my son. And my son was in the 6th grade, reading on the 3rd grade level. So I shut everything down.
Hey man, I did that before I shut shit down. But the bottom line is, man, that's what sometimes we got to do with this fucked up situation we're in the world, and period. Okay. Oh, Stuns is in the building. I'm naked, so I couldn't hop in. Okay. Yeah, we don't want.
So my thing is that I want to keep a dialogue.
Okay, yeah, just hit me on it. Okay, by the way, anybody that wants to hit me, I don't have an assistant. I've been blessed and I'm doing well, but I'm saying I don't have an assistant. But inbox me directly
Okay.
At comedian Shang on IG. You better follow first, but then inbox me. Oh, look at that. Oh, the cute dog. All right,
And again, bro, I want to give you your blessings at this time because
appreciate it, man.
I met a lot of people. Cat Williams, Mike Epps.
Wait a minute. You met Cat Williams, that nigga right there.
Yeah, when you met me, the same dude that brought you down to Texas, they brought Cat Williams, and he was like, "No, I'm not Money Mike. That's a character. That's how he you know what I'm saying."
You know what? Cat Williams is super rich and super much more successful than I've ever dreamed of. But guess what? Cat Williams is real different off stage than you think.
No,
so hold on. We're not gonna talk about Cat. We're not gonna talk Cat. Jeff Keller knows. Jeff should have jumped on there. He's a comedian, but he didn't. So everybody that I gave the opportunity to jump on the feed that didn't do it, I don't hear shit else about you saying, let me talk about some shit. And then I brought you in and then I give you the opportunity, you don't do it. And the one girl Stunts is butt ass naked. What makes you think I'm gonna bring your butt ass naked on the show? But God damn it, everybody knows Cat is a real different type of motherfucker in the real life.
And that's why I'm trying to tell you, y'all cut from the same cloth.
Oh no, I'm edgy like him, but I don't dress as a pimp. So
right,
that's where we.
That was his gimmick at the end.
That's what we.
Taller.
And I'm 6'2". So we got to roll through the show. This is what I was saying. Right. Basically, my Shangri day was no. Hey, it's just because the shit's sorted out. I don't know. I want to say that I'm sick of people being surprised, and I want to say this: why are women surprised that men want to fuck? Because men are primal idiots, and that's what we do. We want to fuck because we're not. Why are women in this day and age surprised that men want pussy? Why are you surprised by that? You should be. Well, I know that, and yes. So, Jen, should they be surprised?
I think it's more than that. I think it's not that we're surprised. It's the level of shallowness, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, hi, my name is Jen. Can we fuck? No. How about me finding more about you?
How about you know me first, right?
A little bit, sometimes it doesn't work
just
out
a little
that
bit.
way.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes. And I'm not hating on
Jen.
anyone who does, first night meet you. I plead the fifth, but I'm just saying, you men have to kind of, I guess, read the room better.
Okay.
And understand where, just pay attention. Because women, you guys say we're complicated, but we're really not that complicated.
I had this conversation with my daughter, the baby girl, who's 20. And what I had to make her understand, the purpose of life is procreation. But now,
hey man, don't make it too deep. Come on, you just made it. Yeah,
but
you did.
That's how I think. Again, that's how I think.
Man, but you be thinking on somewhat like procreation. Sometimes you just want to nut. Stop it.
No. But
men
again,
are fucked up that way.
Shane, what I'm trying to say is that the young men today don't have fathers to make them understand that you have to date a woman. And I think that's what's going on with today's relationships.
But Jen just said it. Sometimes men want to microwave the shit and be
you can't do that. That's
how men think. Okay.
But there's another side to it though. And the women can testify that on the other side that there are women who are making it, who are cheapening our value. You know, in terms of, and I'm not knocking them for doing what they do. You got your OnlyFans page, rock out, sister, make your money. Personally, it's not me. But they've turned, I think this day and age with social media, the female body's not as valued because it's everywhere. So we're not as respected. I mean, Lizzo's ass was on IG the other day and I was like, whoa, you're losing weight.
Right. Okay. So let me say this because we only got like a minute and a half left. I want to say this. Okay. Do you ever, this is the next thing pertaining to why are we surprised? I want everybody to chime in as best you can. Why are we surprised by racist acts in the year 2021? Why are we see something on TV that is obviously racist, police brutality, housing, voter restriction, and voter suppression, and why do black people still act like, oh, clutching their pearls, like,
Because
I
they're
cannot believe
optimistic.
it.
They're optimistic,
Okay.
and I'm not. It's
Jen, you keeping it real, like, and I'm not.
not. It is
Okay,
what it
Tori.
is, and I worry.
Yeah.
The littlest thing can turn into something for us. We can end up dead. Then you've got these other situations. I'll give you an example. That there's an app called Nextdoor, and these people were complaining about in Soho that these kids are running across their roofs. I know for a fact that these kids have been black running across their roofs. They would have had NYPD up there doing stakeouts and snatching their little butts when they got them. But they're like,
This
no,
is
we
true.
want to talk to their parents.
Right, it's a double standard. But that's a double standard. But I just think that black people got to stop being surprised by racist acts in this day and age in 2021.
I don't think being surprised is wrong, because necessarily because then there's a room there that you can still be surprised. Like you were hoping for something, and there are still people who hope.
Optimism.
Right. So without the optimism, what are we gonna do?
All right, check it out, Tori. Okay, I'm gonna have Tori say something, then I'm gonna then Jen say something, then we got to wrap up. This is Savage AF, brought to you by actually the world famous Black Pedro and comedian Shang. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I don't know what the fuck you thinking, and also Fauci is my pilot. I had to put that in there. Right now, I love the fact Fauci's getting in people's ass saying, hey, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth, you fucking Congress. All right, wear a mask, you bitches. I love the fact that he said that to people. Wear a mask, you sons of bitches. And yeah, you too, you dirty cunt. Open your fucking mouth and put a mask on it. So that's shout out to Fauci for going hard in the paint at Congress. Also make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to make sure that y'all know what the deal is. And you have to do this. Ring the bell. And also subscribe to us on all the channels: iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Yo, last thing. All right, before y'all go, make sure you let people know your handle. Like where people, if they want your handle, like your IG, or if you got something you want to let people know about.
My IG is Terrific Cuts. TORRYFICCUTTS.
Boom, Terrific Cuts. Jen,
you know mine.
I know yours, yeah. But if you don't want people to, I understand if you don't
I
want
don't
people.
care. I'm not that exciting, so come on down if you want.
You know what?
You see what's going on here, right? You see my social life. What's going on?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, G. I really want, I really want you to have your flowers because you are real. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people out here in the industry that's controlled by the industry. I love my boy DMX. I understand. So when I'm talking to you, Shane, it's like, no, you real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I booked myself. I've set my flights up. I do what I do, man, and I've been blessed with the fact that people
still
fucking with me.
And so that's where I've been trying. I've been following you for like over a year.
Yeah,
and trying to get
Well,
right.
see, this is the way to get at me. Everybody on the feed, you know what it is. At Comedian Shang, that's my IG.
Right, so
we got to wrap the show up, yo. We got to wrap the show up because of the time.
Right.
Because they got a little thing. There's a little timing thing right there. But thank y'all for holla at me. We do the show. I will let y'all know tomorrow night. I don't know if Pedro's gonna be rocking with us or not because he's in Vegas having a good time. Shout out to make sure you follow at Black Pedro. That's my man's 40 Grands. Make sure you check him out. Also, thank you, Tori, for coming on the show. Jen, anytime y'all want to drop in, check out the show. We're on 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And on Fridays, we're at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., which would be 7 p.m. y'all time because I know what time y'all in. All right, so thank y'all for coming on. I'm going to wrap the show up, and then we out of here. I'll talk to you in a bit. Well, let me say boom and boom. Yo, that was Savage AF. That's what we brought some people in on the feed. Thank y'all for coming in on the feed. Thank y'all for your comments. What I'm going to do is suggest to Pedro, anytime we want to bring people on the feed, if you're responsible, if you're not trying to heckle and be, say some dumb shit and, all that other stuff, please, 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 You are welcome. Savage AF. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you check me out. Also, me and Pedro will be doing a show. That's right. We're doing a live show. Savage AF Live. Boom. Let me show you what it is. We'll be in North Hollywood, August 28th at 7:30. And it's at the Comedy Chateau. Make sure you tell your friends to check us out. Also, yeah, this is actually not our sponsor, Skippy the Aqua Squirrel. I just think that's fucking stupid ass video, so that's why we put it there. And make sure you check me out on Amazon Prime. If you got Amazon, the comedy special Shang is Shangri. Shang is Shangri on Amazon. If you got Amazon, make sure you check me out on there. And I will be doing a show this weekend. This weekend I will be in Kansas City at Legends Comedy Club. So make sure you come and check me out. We'll talk about it some more. I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much for being so cool and being down with Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter.